Okay, so the second and latest addition to my newest obsession with which is foam swords or foam replica swords so far. I I feel like that'll expand. Is this knockoff version of Aragorn's Ranger sword from Lord of the Rings, as best I can tell. I saw it labeled several different ways. These things are all over Amazon and all over eBay, and they're like most of them and most of the coolest ones I've seen are around $30, and of course they range a little bit up from there. But the ones I want have around $30, the broadswords and stuff like that, and they've got quite a few different designs and stuff. The one I did with over the video I did over the Conan sword, if you haven't seen it, uh, I could not believe the quality and the accuracy you get for so cheap. I mean, man, not to get into global economy and economics and slave labor and all that, but good Lord, these things, I'm sure they're from China, but they are so amazing for what they cost. Um, they're just so fun, and they're so, I wish I could go back in time and give myself one of these when I was about, 10 to 12 years old or whatever. Um, they're so neat. So this is the one that caught my eye next. It's like a cheap knockoff of Aragorn's Ranger sword. It's got a little bit, few differences, but compared to the Conan sword, it's not quite as refined. I don't think it's got a little fewer rough edges or a few more rough edges on it. But it was I've been really happy with it. So I added the wrap. So ignore the wrap. It comes with a black smooth handle, which is, I feel like the handle is too small in circumference for my big fat hands. So I put the wrap on it and trying to add some girth to it and just make it a little bit better grip. But overall, it's let's see, right at 43 inches long. It's kind of tip heavy. It's a little unwieldy and a little bit more rubbery feeling than the Conan sword I got, which is, I think it's 39 inches long. It's got a pretty wide blade, maybe a little bit wider than what you'd think it would be for the movie replica. And then the cross piece here is a little less elegant and thin and refined as it was in the movie. But it's pretty close, especially for what it costs, and I am very happy with it. This was my birthday present so far. Got a few rough spots on it. It's not bad at all. Straight and true looking. The tip's pretty good. It's got a little bit of paint missing from here. I really think about getting some more of these and like starting to paint them to look more like replicas or more like actual swords, but I've never done that before, so it'll be a learning experience. So I'm just going to play with these for now. I went ahead with the wrap on it, even though I hadn't done a quote-unquote review video on it yet. But a lot of people ask me about the tip on the Conan sword. The tips come, I didn't keep it, but it comes with like a little foam cover tip, kind of like what's on these speakers. Foam cover that goes on the tip, like a protector. This one came in a huge box from Amazon. It was just enormous for what the sword is, so it felt kind of wasteful, but it was well protected, I guess. The last one came in a plastic bag and was just, left in that bag, and that was it. It had a little sleeve it was inside, and it was inside a plastic shipping bag. But it came undamaged, so pretty happy with it. I'm not sure how much abuse they can take. I don't think they're made for beating each other up with them like in a LARP fight or anything. I'm pretty sure they're not going to be passing me inspections because these tips are not very soft at all. They don't bend or give. It does bend and give about the same as the Conan sword, which I'll throw up here in a minute. So it's foam. It does not feel as quick and light in the hand as the one I did previously, the Conan, but it feels good for what it is. I cannot complain for $30. The balance point is probably about right there. Yeah. So, I mean, for the money, it is a blast, and I kind of can't wait to get more as we go along here. This is what I play with when the lights are on in the day and it's daytime. Otherwise, I got a lightsaber nearby. There's my fave right there. And just to show you a comparison with the Conan sword, which I added the wrap to the Conan sword, so ignore that and ignore that black wrap. They don't come with wrap. They come with a little bit thinner handles. This one looks like a corded handle, and this one looks like just a black, smooth leather handle. Fairly close to what you see in the movie. But I'm just playing with these. They're not they're for like costume and LARPing and just for play. So I'm not worried about how they look, to be specific. They're just for fun out here in the shop. And that's all I've been doing is dreading going back to work, waiting for it, and goofing off, playing with these doodads out here. So, are they? Is pretty useless, but good Lord, man, they're so they're so fun for $30. I've had so much money's worth out of this Conan sword so far, and I just got this one yesterday, I think. So I haven't done much with it. But yeah, I'm not sure which one I want next. So I guess I'll catch you guys later. And until I get something else going on lightsabers, may the force be with you. And I don't have a Conan. I have a Conan font to go with the Conan sword, which is, who cares? But I don't have a good Lord of the Rings font, so I may have to start working on one of those soon. So for the lightsaber. So catch you guys later. Again, may the force be with you, and out.